What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? What's good, people? What is up? What is They went from the fourth level of hell and sent us down to the seventh level of hell. Why? Because then you got Kwanzaa pulling out her titties. The whore pulled out her titties. And these whore bags over here started feeling and fondling on her tits. What?
I don't have it to do with you. Girl, you can go over there, rant and rave. Girl, you can shake all your rainbow bright hair all you want, dear one. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I don't have nothing to do with you, and I'm done. Baby, you can scream my name from the rooftops from now till Jesus come back. I'm done after this.
Introduced to Tick's Meat. Do you see what I see? Did y'all really hello, casting, wardrobe, y'all let him roll up out of wardrobe with these fans on, giving us all of this, thinking we were not going to see it? We have been waiting with bated breath and anticipating all season long for the slightest glimpse, and y'all just put it out there this episode in all of its magnificent glory.
Listen, that young man said, baby, you ain't on this first date, you giving up the cooch on the first date, okay? Or you gonna run me my coins? Run me my cooch or run me my coins? Run me my cooch or run me my coins? Run me my cooch or run me my coins? That's our new theme song. That is the new song. Listen, somebody need to put a beat to that. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. That's what y'all got going on.
Called out Sandcastle. Sand, bitch. Ow. Oh my God, it was so funny, girl. Woo, baby, listen, let me tell you something. This shit started to turn into the precursor for some gay porn. That's what I thought it was. Because Big T is getting all, the voice starting to go deeper and get a little more wet and moist and sentimental and all this shit. And it was real gay at this point. Like, I thought the bitches was going to, I thought Lil Bird was going to turn Big T around and do him like he did Uncle Cliff and do the grease it up with City Lou and ran right in there. It's not a coincidence that Big T started off the conversation by trying to find out if Lil Bird was fucking Mercedes, which he found out he's not. It's also not a coincidence that he would start talking about prison. Why? Because the bitches was probably fucking in prison. Uncle Cliff, you better go get your man. Big T got plans for that. Well, he had it on look like something Big Bird vomited up or something like that. Like, I did not like it. That Big Bird couture he was going for, it did not work. Like the pastor of a gay mega church on Easter Sunday. Okay, it was way too much sequins. He had on way too much makeup. Baby, his face looked like Yana Van Zam's neckline. Okay, just way too much makeup, clumped in everywhere on his face. Get it together, sweetheart. And you're a big girl, so that gives you a whole lot of canvas. So that was a whole lot of makeup, honey. Yeah. Rico looked like he was auditioning to be one of the Three Kings, or he was auditioning to be the main character on Jesus Christ Superstar. Girl, Wayne, did you have on a blue thong or a blue G-string or something? If you did, I want to see it. Hit me up in my DMs because I do want to see if you have a blue thong or a blue, jock strap or something like that. I'd love to see it too. Anyway, but I liked it with the turtleneck. Now, Troy.
Well, hello. How is everyone today? How art thou? OG Hawk 2. You know what, Jason, what's so funny is literally as I was just watching, I sat down right as that part of the intro was playing. And I thought about the Hawk Tour girl as I was playing. I literally did. Oh, wow. Let me say hello to y'all. Hey, Vovo. Hey, Cookie. Oh, man. Lovely 31 Blueprint. Yes, you are here, and we are glad to have you. You boarding a flight? Oh, God. Where you going? Tracy, ain't nobody tell you could go out of town. Where the hell you going? Cha. Nessa, what's good? What is good, my love? TJ is here. Morgan is here. Quake is here. Hey, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Jesus, everybody want my time. Where am I at? Quake, what's going on, boo? Tracy W. We got Xavier in the building. Pinky Tiki is here. So Jeff is here. Jason, what's good, bruh? China White, KER Vixen. What is going on? China White, is you the same China White who I be hearing them talk about on Jay Wilson platform? Sometimes I really am not in the beef sector no more, but every now and again I might go over there and see what Jay Wilson talking about, and I don't even be knowing who he be talking about. But I done heard him say China White, and I be like, is that the China White who be coming over to my platform? I wonder is the same China White. Anyway, but girl, we love you over here. You ain't got to worry about all that beef sector mess over here. If it is you, I'm glad you're here. Hey, Symmetry, what's good, boo? You say you waving from the bushes? Okay. Watch out for the bushes, honey. Shall I be in bushes? I'm telling you, it's ants over there. You might get bit by ants in the bushes. Listen, I'm not putting nothing on Instagram. I'm going to put some in the members only chat on Instagram. And I will post on in the on YouTube. But I'm not gonna be doing all this stuff. People know where we are. Lord, I ain't even been checking the members only chat, and they are going in. Child. Man, child, they are going in the members only chat. Shout out to the members. Bitch found out he was a child. The members only chat is on fire today. Child. I know that's right, members. Hey, by the way, yes, you are. You are on time. Where you going, Tracy? Because ain't nobody tell you could go out of town. Ain't nobody tell you could go out of town. You did not ask us permission to go out of town. Girl, let me find out. You find out. You going out of town. Lord, let me post this on YouTube, and then we ready to get this party started. Y'all ready to get this party started, y'all? What am I doing? I'm posting to the tube of you, so the people can't say I ain't. If they subscribe, then they should get the message. They should get the YouTube post. All right, that's it. Hey, Cams, what's good? Boo, y'all know that's my husband in my head. He just be playing. Where you going? Where you going? And who are you going with? Huh? Cams? You going to Wisconsin? Oh, okay. You going over there with Cams. Wait, no, Cams is in Minneapolis, Minnesota. He's in Minnesota, I think. What was it? Yeah. Child. Listen, I keep a vial of white phosphorus and a vial of anthrax waiting for the right bitch to come around here coming at my man. I'm here for it. Here for all of this smoke. If y'all ready to get this party started, go ahead and if y'all ready to get this party started, go ahead and put a shondo in the chat. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's real good. Ooh, I just needed to be a little bit. I like my juice to have a little bit of slush. And I like to freeze it a little bit, so I get a little bit of slush on it. And so that's what I got. I got a little bit of slush, and you shake it up like that and let that slush swirl around. Ooh, child. All right, then. Y'all say y'all ready? I'm ready too. Let's get this party started. Hey, Mama Yana, what's good, boo? Child, it's hot as hell here too. We had a whole heat index situation here today. They say it's supposed to feel like 104. Baby, I don't have the type of strength. My pole air conditioner is over here doing the best it can. Hey, L Love, my pole air conditioner is like, listen. I mean, it's cool in here. It's doing what it need to do. But I could feel my air conditioner saying, bitch, you asking for a lot over here. I'm doing the best I can. Yeah. Hey, Montrez, what's good, bruh? I'm gonna change your greeting, Montrez. One of these days, I'm not gonna say the same thing every time, Montrez. Child. Every time Montrez come in, I say the same thing every single time. And I feel like I need to change it up. Montrez, do I need to change it up? Child. Child, listen. Outside, it feels like a fucking oven. That's what it feels like outside. If you are outside, listen. Make sure you either got you in your car in the AC, or you keep plenty of water, Gatorade, something. Hey, Harold. Hey. Y'all know Harold changed his avatar once a month. So here he go. Hold on for a moment, y'all. Sorry about that. Somebody was at the door, and I don't want none of what they selling. Girl. Anyway, let's get you our updates today. We don't have a whole lot of updates from the campaign trail today. Just a few hits here or there. So let me get to that. First one is Vice President Harris spoke at the and gave the eulogy at the funeral services for Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee today. Hey, Tanya, boo. Tanya, it's hot as hell out there. Tanya, I went outside today. I said, oh dear God. Tanya, they say it's supposed to feel like 104. Like it feels like Satan's nutsack out there. It is clearly August. We are clearly in the month of August. Hey, child, please. Child, it's too hot out there. Listen. Hey, crazy homebody girl. So, Vice President Harris, she spoke at Sheila Jackson Lee's funeral services, gave a eulogy there. Very well delivered. I'm glad that she did the right thing. She didn't speak nothing about the campaign trail, nothing about the presidency, her, running for president. There was one little slip up where she was I forgot what she was saying. Oh, she was talking about when they passed when they made Juneteenth a national holiday, and she said she slipped up. I think she said myself as president along with President Biden, and caught herself and said, I'm sorry, myself as vice president along with President Biden. And so that was a little slip up there. Everybody kind of laughed. It was real cute and real funny, but that was the only little slip up she had. Hey, Sly Sylvia, what's good, boo? And but other than that, beautiful words she gave on behalf of Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee. And what you could tell is, you could tell when somebody really has a relationship with someone, and when someone basically is going off of a script or something someone told them. They don't have any real genuine interactions, or doesn't really have a relationship with that person. And you could tell she and Sheila Jackson Lee had a very real and close relationship. So it was great to hear her speak there. Oh, this juice is so good, so cold, and so good. Oh, child. Anyway, they have a plane issue. What airline you flying on, Tracy? You better not be on one of them fraudulent airlines like Frontier or Spirit or something like that. Child, you know American Airlines ain't shit either, or United. I'm telling you, I only fly Delta. I don't be playing with these other ones. I might, I might every now and again, every other now and again, do a Southwest if I find that the prices are the same for the Southwest flight and the Delta flight. And so, but I don't even really do that now because I get my bags for free on Delta because of my status with Delta. So, child, don't do Spirit like that, child. Spirit ain't shit, girl. I ain't going over there. Delta could get us there in time. We on United. Oh God, you on United, child. Dear God, child, honey. God bless your heart. We hope you get there safely, honey. Child. Spirit Southwest is not worse than Spirit. Now you just you just exaggerated. Child, please stop. Southwest is not worse than Spirit. Child. Spirit is the worst. Spirit charge you to breathe. They charge you to breathe down the Spirit Airlines. Baby, they charge you for check bags. They charge you for carry-on bags. They charge you to pick your seat. They charge you to print your boarding pass. I be like, girl, do I get to breathe for free? Lord. Friends don't let friends fly United. Chloe, child, I'll be over there. And then United have the nerve to be charging these high extravagant, exorbitant prices. Girl, I can't do it. I can't do it. It was Spirit, United, or Frontier, so we picked United. Well, I don't blame you. Go ahead with United then. American Airlines and JetBlue. I do Delta if I'm going to Atlanta or any southeastern state. Oh, okay. Delta does me well all over the country. It really does. And I'm always all over the place. Spirit be nickel and dime you. They do. Ciao. Hey, Ravine. Hey, Cherise. Ciao. It's either Delta or Spirit from Spirit. Y'all be flying Spirit for real? You say Spirit come through in the clutch? Baby, listen. I can't do it. I'll let y'all have it. Y'all, baby, y'all got it. I will live vicariously through y'all, but I'm not going over there to no Spirit or no Frontier. Baby, when I go through the airport down to Atlanta, baby, that line for them people trying to get to the Spirit ticketed agent, whatever. Baby, that line be out of control. They be wrapped around the corner over there for Spirit. I'd be like, oh, and Frontier. Baby, they be over there. Over there. Child. Put a 27 in the chat if you will fly Spirit or Frontier. If you say, listen, El Teddy, I do not fly Spirit or Frontier and never will again in life, put a 1 in the chat. If you fly Spirit or Frontier, put a 27 so I know who I'm dealing with. If you say, hell no, I ain't flying no Spirit or Frontier, put a 1 in the chat. I just want to see who I'm dealing with. I've never heard a positive story about Spirit. They are awful. I flew their ass one time way back in 2015 and said never again. Girl, the fact that I had to ship half of my luggage home and that ended up being cheaper than me putting it on the airplane. Hey, E. Starkey, what's going on, boo? Miss Cookie Ray fell out the bushes to say, hell no, I ain't flying that shit. A $29 flight from BWI to Miami. Oh, BDW to Miami. Something sounds suspect about that Volvo. Is that BWI? God willing, never have and don't want to. Child, I flew it one time. Didn't know no better. This was back in 2015. Baby, I said, y'all won't get the doll baby no more. Honey. Don't be over there laughing, Miss Cookie Ray. Don't be over there laughing. We see you fill out the bushes this thing. Girl, I ain't doing it. Girl. Tracy says she will drive to Wisconsin from New York before she flies Spirit, child. Just to let you know that I woke up today and discovered that I turned black. I'm glad, child. I'm trying to see when I turned black. I guess I turned black. Um, mm, I'm gonna say I turned black around 20, maybe about 2000. I'm gonna say 2008 when Obama won the presidency. That's when I turned black. Yeah, that's when I turned black. I'll say 2008. 08 is my date when I turned black. You don't take the train or the bus instead, Sam. Child. Girl, I literally just got here and no, I'm not flying spirit. Miss Cookie Ray say, listen, I just got here. I don't care where you want me to sit. Just know it as long as it ain't got nothing to do with spirit or frontier. Don't ask me no more. Girl. Child. Anyway, child, but yeah, I'm gonna say that 2008 might have been when I turned black. I feel like you keep riding on spirit, you may become a spirit. Oh, y'all are at spirit's neck, honey. Don't make the people feel bad if they say they fly spirit. They say they listen. Everybody who I know who fly spirit, they swear by spirit. They be like, don't be talking about spirit. We love spirit. They be willing to get in the streets and windmill about flying spirit airlines, whereas the rest of us be looking at them like, I promise you, we're not gonna fight you about spirit. We don't want no parts of no spirit. Okay. Hey, Jay Parrish, baby, they be in the streets like this. Head down and windmilling for Spirit Airlines. Girl. Yeah, y'all put it. That is what I need y'all to put in the chat. When did you turn black? Because since we all as black people have a moment when we turned black. I just want to know, when was the moment that you turned black? I'm just saying. Hell's like me say, put me on Miss Delta or Miss Southwest. Exactly. I just want to know, put it in the chat. When was the moment in your life when you turned black? Child, one of the moments I turned black was when that blue black boy came over and stuck it up in me. And at that moment, I think I turned black. Oh, Jesus. He was blue black, too. Oh, child. Oh, I was a senior in college. Oh, Jesus. Lord. This motherfucker look like the tires on my goddamn car. Motherfucker, I came in the house. Something got whipped out. Shoved into body parts that I had. Didn't even know it could all fit. And that was the moment I turned black. Just saying. I think that's when I turned black. Wait, you snapped at a supervisor. What supervisor? Crazy old body girl. Listen, y'all, we all off topic. We is all off topic. My first college party, and I saw them capping stepping. Oh, that's when you turned black? When you saw the noops and them shoulders giving you the shimmy, giving you what you need, yo, to my friend. Child, it's always the noops, honey. Child. You say you miss Virgin Airlines. You never had problems with them. I don't know if I ever flew Virgin. I turned black the first time my mama came to my school and yelled at my teacher. That's when you turn black. Okay. I turned black when I got my first paycheck and saw how much I was taking home. Go! Jesus. I think I turned black a couple years ago dealing with a ghetto toxic ass job. Okay. Xavier say maybe he turned black the moment he was forced to call his father's daughter his sister. I mean Xavier, that is your dad's daughter. Girl. Tracy W says, I turned black when I cussed my ex-husband out for trying to block me from going upstairs to help my daughter pack her stuff. Oh, I don't even want to know how that ended. Oh, dear God. Child. I turned black in 2003 when this Carrot Top, the comedian, look at white woman profiled me at Walmart and accused me of stealing because I had a vest on that I wore to school in the spring. Xavier, you know, black people, we don't have half brothers and half sisters. We just have brothers and sisters. That's how we raised. We don't have no half brothers and half sisters. Ravine said, I turned black when I tried to date a Puerto Rican, and our worlds were made were mad at us. And who were mad at us? I don't know what that means. I turned black when I got introduced to Rough Riders. Oh, well. In middle school, you got introduced to Rough Riders. Let me get back on topic. Focus, L Teddy. Focus. Child. Like we ain't got a dossier to get through. Anyway, in other news, in other bullshit that y'all be bothering Madam Vice President with. So there's a group of individuals, and these are black organizations. They have written a letter to Vice President Harris, and they're asking, make a long story short, they're saying that they don't think that she should lean in on her being a prosecutor because of the plight of black people and incarceration in this country and incarceration rates with black people at the hands of prosecutors all over the country. And they're saying that because of that, it's probably not a good thing for her to constantly be telling people that she was a prosecutor. I'm just telling you what the people wrote in the letters, okay? Now, who wrote the letters? Signatories of the letter include Norris Henderson, co-founder and steering committee member of the formerly incarcerated convicted people and families movement, Deanna Hoskins, president and CEO of Just Leadership USA, an organization dedicated to criminal justice reform, and members of the National Council for Formerly Incarcerated Women and Girls. So, yeah, they are asking her not to constantly be saying that. In parts of the letter, they wrote, quote, shouting felon without acknowledging the injustices taking place daily in courts, prisons, and jails depresses the tremendous electoral potential of engaging with the tens of millions of us who have criminal convictions and the even greater number of American voters who love us. End of quote. The letter argues that Vice President Harris can hold Trump accountable for his conduct and the impact of his actions and policy proposals without the outdated fear-mongering rhetoric that, quote, dehumanizes us and opens the door to the ridicule and slander that has long plagued us since the Black Codes. End of quote. Listen, that ain't my testimony. That ain't my story. I can't tell these people how to feel and what to think. I'm just telling y'all what the people are putting out there. Now, I can only imagine the amount of ways that you know, directions you get pulled in when you're running for president, especially if you are a black person running for president. I'm sure the only person that can empathize with her probably is Barack Obama, because it's one thing for you to be a white man running for president. It's a whole nother situation for you to be not only a black person running for president, because now the entirety of the race is thinking that any and every move you make better be solely to benefit black people, because that's what a whole lot of black people think. But then you're a woman to compound that with, I mean, what do y'all want? They want these people to be supermen and superwomen and fix every single problem and solve every single issue. And it's just not going to happen. We have to be realistic. And you telling this woman, oh, you shouldn't say you were a prosecutor. If she doesn't say it, they're going to say it. So why wouldn't she come right out? Yep, I sure was a prosecutor. But she then can lean on the fact that, but as a prosecutor, I was someone who was here for the reform of our law enforcement. I was here, someone who passed laws that helped reintroduce convicted felons into our society, that got them housing, that helped get them jobs. You know, she can lean on the things that she did positively as a felon, as a prosecutor. I made sure that petty crimes people did not have to go to jail for. I made sure that if it was a crime that I deemed not worthy of us spending government dollars on, then we just did not prosecute that. She can lean in on those things. But you tell her, yeah, you better not say that because you're missing out on millions of votes from convicted felons. I got a little news flash. You do realize that in a whole lot of states, the convicted felons cannot even vote. I'm just putting that out there. I'm just going to throw that out there because we're looking at numbers right now. No, I'm not saying that, Sam. I'm not saying that, Sam. I absolutely believe that every candidate owes, especially on the Democratic side, owes a lot to us black people, and we definitely ought to have a list of demands that we go to them with. Absolutely, and hold their feet to the fire. That's what we do over here. We hold people to the fire. But at the same token, we have to be logical about this, because some people go to the extreme and say the only thing that the person should be doing is thinking about or passing laws or having political things that they come up with that only affects black people, and they shouldn't think about anyone else except for how it affects us black people. And that's just not being realistic. That's just not being realistic. I'm just saying that's my stance on it, Sam. I absolutely think, oh yeah, y'all owe us and we got some demands, and here's our list of demands. But to say that that's the only thing that they should be working on, or that they shouldn't, you know, that the only measurement of how good or bad they are as a politician is based on what they did and only what they did for black people, that's just not fair. That's not fair at all. That's not fair at all. That's not fair. So, and Sam, just to answer your question, you say I've never heard anyone say that. What you hear people say is the talking points that you'll hear people say without coming right out and say it is, well, what did you do for black people? Well, what did you do for black people? Oh, well, they never did nothing for black people. They never passed nothing for black people. And they absolutely have. and have did a lot of things. So, yeah, I mean, that's just, you know, people would say the same thing about Barack Obama, and it's like, yeah, that's not that Barack Obama didn't do anything for black people, and like, yeah, that's not true. That's just not true. So, I mean, we just have to we have to go and say and hold their feet to the fire and say, listen, we have our demands, we have our needs, we have things that we need you to do for us. Certainly, you can walk and chew gum at the same time. You could do address our needs while addressing other needs, and that's what we have to go to them with. But I just wanted to see what y'all had to say about that letter, because they sure wrote a letter to her making all these demands and stuff. I was like, oh dear God. Anyway, so We broke this down yesterday. Mm. 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 Oh. So we broke this down yesterday. Now I told y'all yesterday when we was on here that bitch Harris Faulkner wasn't shit. The one on the far right with the pink, I told y'all I like her from the beginning. I told y'all that. She be over there on Fox News with her level brand of fuck shit and fuckery. Now I'm not gonna make her as extreme as y'all good girlfriend Candace Owens, but I still don't like her, and she still be over there out of order. Well, wouldn't you know what happens today? What happens today? What happens today? Well, Miss Faulkner, the one you see down there with the pink pantsuit, the one with the strong face. That's what they call it. You know, in some areas they call it a strong face. In some areas they say, "Oh, you look real masculine, real butch." I'm just saying. That was harsh, L. Teddy. You shouldn't do that. But she did look kind of strong. Just saying. Anyway, Miss Faulkner has some words today. So apparently, she's criticizing Rachel Scott, the beautiful black queen that you see in the blue, for quote causing an emotional start to former President Trump's interview, end of quote, at the National Association of Black Journalists convention yesterday. She said the moderators should have welcomed Trump on stage and acknowledged that just weeks prior he had undergone an assassination attempt. That's what she said. She also said, quote, he walks out on stage and not a greeting to acknowledge it's been 18 days at that point since you survived an assassination attempt. We're going to ask you tough questions, but Mr. President, welcome, and we're glad you're still here. End of quote. I'm just telling you I'm just here to report what the lady said. Oh, she went on to say, quote, I mean, it didn't take much to show humanity. And in that moment, I was so disappointed that didn't happen. Things got off to an emotional start. End of quote. She said, while there was some who were critical of what Trump had to say, it was expressed respectfully when talking about the crowd. She said the crowd, she acknowledged the fact that there were times that the crowd had a combative tone and sometimes seemed to strike a negative chord and evoked animated responses. But like I said, she said they were while they were critical of what he had to say, they expressed it was their criticism was expressed respectfully. But that's speaking about the crowd. She then argued that they should have set in a more circular format so the former president could better hear the question. She went on and on, trying to, use his talking points about him not being able to hear. We know why you were there, ma'am. You had one fucking purpose. Your fucking purpose was to sit your ass down there with your strong face and ask him softball questions, to throw him questions to make him feel good. I told y'all, I believe wholeheartedly that one of the provisos and requirements of him coming on that stage was that there be a journalist from Fox News asking him questions. And that's why she was there, for no other purpose. She was there to coddle him, coax him, and politely rub his nutsack while asking him softball questions. She ain't Miss Kiki. Don't she got a strong face? Child. Y'all watched it with me yesterday. A strong face. Child. Girl. Girl. I mean, she looked real hard in the face. Girl. And listen, I done heard her say some things about our trans sisters. And I be looking like, girl, you a one to be talking about my trans sisters. Cause girl, in the right lighting, I'm not gonna tell you what you look like. It be people like her and Sarah Huckabee Sanders, who I swear to God, Sarah Huckabee Sanders' dick and balls are bigger than mine. Who be having so much to say about our trans sisters? Girl, y'all be having a lot of fucking nerve. Girl, go sit your ass down somewhere, Harris Faulkner. We was not here for you yesterday. We ain't here for you today. Shout out to Rachel Scott. Did y'all see I saw on my Instagram, I guess it was from TikTok, that the man picked up Rachel Scott's water, took her water, and started, screwing and unscrewing the top off her water. Bitch, if you don't give me my motherfucking water. Did anybody see that video that y'all's president doing that? Child. Jason said you could cut hard cheese off your face, ma'am. Of that, that's what Jason said. Baby, she got a hard face. Maybe she do a lot of working out. I don't know. He tightened her water bottle top. Why are you touching my water bottle? Why are you touching my chin? Girl, I'm just saying. Y'all don't got to clown this lady like that. Girl. And because I mentioned Sarah Huckabee Sanders and I did not play Larry today, get some of this because I mentioned Sarah Huckabee Sanders.
America presents Real Women of Politics.
Real women of politics.
Today we salute all the real woman leaders of this great country.
Real women don't have to fake it.
Real women doing real things.
Real women work too hard for this.
Some big companies can't tell the difference between real and fake anymore.
Real people know the difference.
That's why we're introducing the Real Women of Politics koozie.
Real women of politics.
Now, you can salute the real women of politics at every backyard barbecue and tailgate. And if it covers up the label of a big woke company, well, that works too.
Real women of politics.
Order your Real Women of Politics koozie today.
I still want y'all to tell me where that black man come from in the middle of that goddamn video. Oh my God, we had so much fun when that video first came out. I just wish y'all could see the comments from my side. Now, I don't know if it's the same on y'all's side, but on my side, I got Symmetry who left a comment right immediately after Symmetry's comment. TJ says 90-degree angle face. So putting Symmetry and backing that up with 90-degree angle face, that made me laugh. I was over here laughing at the because Symmetry angles. I don't know. It was funny to me. That's the nerd in me. It was real funny to me. But she got a strong face. Y'all can't tell me that woman ain't got no strong face. Really be. You can't tell me that woman ain't got no strong face. Girl. Ow. Is that real? That was a real commercial. Child, please stop. It was on television. They were selling those koozies. We did a whole breakdown of that commercial last year. There's a video on my channel somewhere where we broke down that whole video. It is very real. They absolutely were selling it. That was after Budweiser had what's the trans woman that Budweiser had that was selling stuff, and they were mad about Budweiser having a trans woman as a sponsor. Child, Miss Cookie Ray, that shit made me laugh. Child, yeah. Anyway, Harris Faulkner, man, go with God. Just go with God, or go with your God, Donald Trump. Listen, today is August 1st. August 6th is Tuesday, okay? Thank you, Dylan. Thank you, Gumbo. That's who it was. So on Tuesday in the Show Me State of Missouri, there's going to be a primary. Cori Bush is over here in the battle of her political life right now. They are trying to do to Cori Bush the same thing they did to Jamal Bowman over in New York. AIPAC has spent millions of dollars on this primary to try to get Cori Bush primaried out. They are trying to do everything in their power to have her ousted, only because Cori Bush speaks truth to power, and Cori Bush calls out a genocide when she sees said genocide. There was a racist political campaign ad. I've seen it, but I've been told that if you play it, then you could get a strike on your a strike on your channel. So I'm not going to play the commercial on my channel for fear that I don't want to get that strike. But they've gone as far as to have commercial ads play, and they have darkened her skin and used AI and things to try and make her look more menacing and things like that in her district. Stupid tactics like that are what they're doing at this point. Now she's running against a black man whose name is Wesley Bell. His campaign allegedly says that they don't have anything to do with it, but AIPAC, as well as another PAC that's funded by AIPAC, are behind it. And Cori Bush, who has been over here doing the Lord's work, okay, has been fighting for us, has been fighting for change. They are trying to oust her. And we want to fight vehemently so that she doesn't lose her seat. Left to themselves, even the Democrats will have the entirety of the squad removed from Congress. They want no parts of progressives. And believe it or not, we need progressives. We absolutely need progressives, because if we didn't have progressives, the Democratic Party will continue to shift more and more to the right as they have. They've gone more and more and more to the right. They're always acquiescing to the whims and the demands of the right. They're always coalescing around issues that favor those on the right, not doing enough to favor those on the left or even the far left. So we need Cori Bush. We need Jamal Bowman. We need all of these members of the squad that are going to be over here fighting for people on that part of the Democratic base. And they're trying. You got AIPAC is one of the most dangerous organizations in this country. I'm telling you. If you don't know what AIPAC is the American Israel Political Action Committee, AIPAC. AIPAC is a dangerous organization. And they spend millions and millions of dollars. Now, they've only spent $7 million in St. Louis as compared to the $23 million that they spent in New York. But the cost of living, and you got to think more than 20, almost 30, about 28% of Cori Bush's constituency live below the poverty line. So whereas the amount of money that you spend in New York is going to look different from the amount of money that you spend in Cori Bush's district, but it's still equitable when you think about the cost of living and the people that you have there. Like, I'm so afraid about this race. Hey, Catherine Powell, because we've already gotten rid of Jamal Bowman. Now they're trying to do Now they're trying to do the same thing to Corey Bush. So Jeff, send me that information. I'm not familiar with what's going on with Richie Torres, so send me that information. Like I used to kind of follow him a little bit, but I'm just not as familiar with the situation with Richie Torres. So please send that to me. But yes, I'm very afraid. And they saw that what they did to Jamal Bowman worked over in New York, and now they're trying it bit by bit to try and oust members of the Congressional Progressive Caucus, specifically members of the squad. They want to primary them out. Do not fall for it. They don't mean us no good. These are entities and organizations that don't give a damn about black people. They could give a damn about black people. They could give a damn about our issues, and the people who they prop up to run, even those that look like us, are there only to do their bidding because they have lined that person's pockets. So that person ends up not being somebody who gives a damn about black people. They're only there to promote the agenda and to push forward the agenda and to carry the water for these organizations like AIPAC. AIPAC is dangerous as hell. And if you don't understand the danger they are to this American democracy, you are fooling yourself. Because their interests are outside of this country. So we talked about that Catherine Powell. Yeah, when was that? I think it was yesterday or Monday. Either Monday or yesterday, we talked about the fact that she's supposed to make her vice president announce, or maybe that was in the member. I think that was in the members only chat, Catherine Powell. I apologize. If you look at the members only chat, we talked about that in the members only chat. You're right. That people are saying that it's probably going to be Josh Shapiro, since she's saying that that person, whoever the VP nominee, will be with her in Philadelphia for the first time. They absolutely need to be disbanded. How is that organization legal? Just like all of the other political action committees are legal, because they went when the Supreme Court made that decision that businesses can or cannot be considered people or entities. And after that, there was the explosion. After that decision, there was the explosion of political action committees, and these PACs spend billions of dollars, and I'm not exaggerating, billions with a B. Citizens United. Thank you, Simera. It was the Citizens United decision. And after the Citizens United decision, you saw the explosion of political action committees, and that's why you see the amount spent on political campaigns before the Citizens United decision dwarfed and ballooned by the money spent on political campaigns after the Citizens United decision. Josh is trying hard to get that job. He's been moving more closer left today. I also see that Josh Shapiro is trying to distance himself from Benjamin Netanyahu, and you see people on social media putting up some of his posts and some of his speeches and things he said denouncing Benjamin Netanyahu and some of the things that he stands for. So you see the people working, you see the machine working. Hey, Complex 613, what sites give legit information about election candidates? I always let me put it in the chat. I always tell people to go to this site. It will give you it's very neutral. You can look up any political candidate in any part of the country. You can see your own those running in your area, even down to school board members and things like that are running in your area. You can go there. It gives you it just gives you the facts. It tells you what the numbers are. It tells you who's running. Ballotpedia is really good about giving you information. Ballotpedia is really good about giving you information just on who is running, what some of the polls say, and they're unbiased in what they give you. It's unskewed and unbiased what they give you. So that's a ballotpedia.org is very good if you're looking up political candidates. So yes, if you know people in hey Donna Cotton, you've been gone, but you're back. I'm glad you're back. If you know people in and around the St. Louis area in Missouri, let them know. We need them to go out there. We need them to vote. We need everybody in that area to go out and vote, because we really don't want to see this happen yet again, that AIPAC has this much influence on our elections here. I'm not convinced either that it'll be Josh, but that's what a lot of the pundits are saying. I told y'all who my pick is. I've called a few of my sources, and my sources are all over the place. So that tells me that they're keeping it really close to the vest. I've been told that the decision will be made by this weekend. The decision will be made, I've been told, by tomorrow. They will know by tomorrow who it will be, but it'll be kept private until sometime this weekend. And then you'll probably hear the name floated out somewhere by Sunday. Is it going to be Newsom? No, it can't be Newsom. Because there are laws and provisos that, govern that the president and vice president should not be from the same state. All right. So we are hoping and praying for our sister Cori Bush. We are really hoping and praying for our sister Cori Bush, that she is victorious on Tuesday. When is whose convention? In our last Sugar Spiky story, God of mercy, God of love. The gentleman you see on your left is Darren J. Beatty. He is a former speechwriter for your former president, Donald John. So he got in his feelings because people in general were calling JD Vance and a lot of people over there on the right weird. And so he took offense to that and took to Twitter and wrote on Twitter, quote, Emmett Till is weird. End of quote. I'm sorry, Emmett Till was weird. End of quote. And of course, as you can probably imagine, the people dog walked him. They dog walked him. His posts have been viewed. Now the bigots and racists out there loved it. Oh, they began to repost it everywhere. Oh, they were here for it. Now, after he got dog walked, he did try to clarify by saying, quote, to be a fly on the wall in millennial girl boss focus groups in which weird, narrowly edged out super sketch as the rhetorical term of choice to attack Trump supporters. End of quote. I don't know how that helped you clarify yourself, sir. Sir, you're an idiot and an asshole. And for all of those people who feel so free in invoking the name of Emmett Till, I just wish that you could have even half of the experience of what that young man had to experience when his life was summarily ended, when he was murdered. I just only wish that some of you racists and bigots that always want to invoke the name of Emmett Till had to experience just half of what he had to experience when he was murdered. Because y'all so flippantly always want to do this shit. Like the shit is cute. See, y'all want to call out black people and the worst atrocities that happen to us and use those incidents flippantly, just throw them out there like there's nothing. But if we talk about things like the Holocaust or other events that involve other people or people who y'all see it for, then there's this canceling. Then there's this, oh my God, you could never mention that. Oh my God, that's a line too far. But it's never a line too far when it's something that involves us. Let me say this to you all, and I'm going to say this unequivocally. And I know that we talk about our sugar spike segments on this episode. Understand, between now and November 5th, this is going to get worse. As much as many of us say, I got to check out, I got to turn it off, and, do what you need to do to monitor your own mental health, but don't expect it to get any better. Please don't expect it to get any better. And what they want us to do, they want us to get so bothered. They want us to get so in our heads mentally. They want us to close our doors, close our eyes, put hands over our ears and just shut it all off. And that gives them free reign to do whatever they want to do, say whatever they want to say. And there's nobody there to witness it. There's nobody there to give an account of what the fuck is going on, and there's nobody there to speak truth to power and tell these rat ass bastards, hell nah, I'm right here, I heard you, I saw you, bitch, you're wrong. Bitch, if you want to go down that road, then this is the road that we're going to go down. See, it ain't, sometimes you just can't be nice to these people because they're going to go down every road less traveled. They're going to push every button that you think, oh my God, I didn't think somebody would push that button. They're going to do that. The man was on stage yesterday and blatantly said the woman ain't black. This is what we got going on. Blatant racism. And then when asked about it today, doubles down on it. And y'all's former president said he thought his interview went great. And now, just like I told y'all yesterday, what did I tell y'all yesterday? Every single conservative pundit, journalist, and anybody who is on that side is going to run with it. And what do you see today? Everybody with the talking point about her not being black. We even had what's that heifer name who I can't stand? Oh, Laura something. Oh, I can't think of that woman's name right now. She posted Kamala Harris's birth certificate on Twitter today. This is the fuck shit that we got going on. We got people referencing Emmett Till. There is no line that these people are not going to cross between now and November 5th. These people are going to display the complete and entire fullness of their racism, discrimination, and bigotry. Laura Loomer, thank you, Cymera. Cymera be right on it. Laura Loomer, that bitch right there. Oh, I can't stand her. She get on my nerves. Oh, she get on my nerves. Oh, I can't stand her. But the point that I'm making, don't let these people get in your head to where you feel like, oh my God, it's just too much. I can't do it. I can't see no more. I don't want to hear no more. Because that's what the fuck they want. They want to get you so bothered, so flustered that you say, well, I'm going to turn it off. I can't be bothered. Because when you do that, what that means is we no longer are a part of the conversation. What that means is they want us to be quiet so there's nobody there to check their ass. That's what they want. And around these parts, we're built for this. Listen, please understand who we are, black people. Please understand who we are, black people. We are the strongest, most resilient part of the human species. There's not a single portion, faction, ethnicity, race, or any of the such within the human genome that is stronger than us and that is more built for this than us. The people who got us here, our ancestors were built for this, endured 1,000 times worse. We are equally built for this. So I don't want you all to get upset. I don't want you all, I'm not going to tell you not to get upset. Let me take that back. But I don't want you all to get to the point where you say, well, I just can't take it no more. I can't take it. Yes, we can. We absolutely the fuck can. Not only can we hear them say it, but we can call them out and tell them where they're wrong and give them their own little piece of it. You ain't just gonna hit me and think I ain't gonna give you 2 to the head, 3 to the body. That's not how this shit works. And we won't back down. So I just wanted to say that little piece because I know sometimes you feel that way. So here we are. Anyway, oh yeah, and because we didn't play Larry, take us out. That was the end of our Sugar Spike moment. Larry, take us out.
You see, this is the part that I like.
Major Sugar Spike.
So I want to fight. That he gave. His only begotten son.
Major Sugar Spike.
And shall ever believe.
Major Sugar Spike.
They shall not perish, but have everlasting life.
Taste the biscuit.
Jesus. Well, in Larry had to take us out. Yeah, sang, Larry, sang. Love us some Larry. May he rest in peace. Simone Biles, spoiler alert, if you ain't seen it yet, I'm sorry. Simone Biles took home a gold in the women's overall. In the women's overall medal. Is that what it's called? Yeah. Jesus, I'm losing my goddamn mind. Anyway, in the women's all around. That's the word I'm looking for. All around. She won gold in the women's all around. We're glad to see it. It's her second gold in the women's all around. If you remember in 2020, she removed herself from the Olympics because she needed to get herself right mentally and she just wasn't up to it, and she removed herself from competition. But she was back this year at the age of 27. She becomes the oldest woman to win the all-around medal. She becomes the oldest woman to win the women's all-around, and we certainly celebrate her and her accomplishments. We love Simone around here. If you got a problem with Simone, the problem is you and not us. If you got a problem with Simone, the problem is you and not us. Okay? Child, Miss Baythang gifted 1 membership. Let me see who that went to. Hold on. Hold your line. See who that went to. I don't even know. Hold on. Because they don't show you on StreamYard who it goes to. Hold on. It went to Tamara Nichelle. All right, Tamara Nichelle won. She might be in the bushes, but please send me please send me a message on Instagram, so that a DM on Instagram, so you can be added to the members only chat. But yeah, she won gold today. Sunisa Lee won the bronze, and my girl, I can't think of her name right now, from Brazil. I love her too. She won the silver. Hold on. Rebecca Andrade from Brazil. She won the silver. Great women's all-around competition. today. So I watched that today. That was great to watch. So shout out to Simone Biles. In more Olympics news, now listen, this is a whole controversy. So there's a whole controversy surrounding the woman that you see on the right from Algeria. Her name is Imane Khalif. Now she defeated Italy's Angela Carini. So let me read this to y'all, and then we could discuss a little bit. Imane Khalif and Angela Carini exchanged a few brisk punches in their 46 seconds of competition in the Paris ring. They were enough to persuade Carini that her Olympic debut was finished. The Italian boxer abruptly walked away from her Algerian opponent and went to her corner. Abandoning her bout, an extremely rare occurrence in Olympic boxing. Carini didn't shake Khalif's hand after the referee formally raised it, but she cried in the ring after sinking to her knees. Minutes afterwards, a still tearful Carini said she quit because of the pain from those opening punches. Quote, I felt a severe pain in my nose, and with the maturity of a boxer, I said enough because I didn't want to. I couldn't finish the match. End of quote. Khalif was disqualified. That's the woman on the right. She was disqualified from the 2023 World Boxing Championships after failing an unspecified gender eligibility test, and her presence at the Paris Olympics has become a divisive issue. Carini, who had a spot of blood on her trunk, said she wasn't making a political statement and was not refusing to fight Khalif. Carini further said she is not qualified to decide whether Khalif should be allowed to compete. Quote, I just did my job as a boxer. I got in the ring and fought. I did it with my head held high and with a broken heart for not having finished the last kilometer. End of quote. Carini later received a visit from the Italian premier Giorgia Meloni, who consoled the boxer in a photo posted on Meloni's Instagram page. Here's what the Italian premier said, quote, I know you won't give up, and I know one day you will win what you deserve with effort and sweat in a competition that is finally equal. End of quote. Khalif, who's the woman on the right, is an accomplished amateur who won silver medal at the International Boxing Association's 2022 World Championships. The IBA, which has been banned from the Olympics since 2019 after years of disputes with the IOC, disqualified Khalif from last year's championships shortly before her gold medal match because of what it claimed were elevated levels of testosterone. The 25-year-old entered the ring at the North Paris arena to a chorus of cheers, but the crowd was confused by the bout's sudden end. I can stop here. Let me give y'all the cliff notes. They're saying they are alleging the woman of being trans. Now, there was the same allegations of our girl, the African runner. She used to run the 200 and the 400. Samina, I can't remember her name. One of y'all will put it in the chat. But there was the African runner. I can't think of her name, start with an S. And they were saying that, was she a woman or a man? And they subjected her to gender tests and so forth. Listen, Caster Semenya, thank you, Nicole. I knew one of y'all was gonna put it in the chat. Listen, I don't know, but what I know is the woman in the blue, Carini, mama said, she said, baby, she hit me too hard. You ain't supposed to be hitting me that hard. Girl, I'm going to go sit down. I don't give a damn about this goddamn match. That woman hit me too hard. You didn't feel what I felt. That bitch fucked me up. Shout out to Karini for saying, listen, I'm not finna let this hoe take me out. Did you feel what I feel? No, you didn't. That's why I'm sitting my ass down, because my ass got fucked up. That bitch fucked me up. You didn't just feel that shit. That woman hit me too hard. Baby, she felt that first punch and said, oh, wait. Oh, shit. The fuck? Girl. I don't know. But the people are very divided on this, okay? The people are very divided on this. Baby, tacos and tequila, I don't know. Baby, she took a couple of them hits and said, oh, shit. The fuck? Wait. Hold on. Woo. Cymera says she is not trans. She was born with female genitals, but is also intersex. Thank you for that, Cymera. Them arms look like they could do nasty work, don't they? Listen. baby mama got hit the first two hits and said, oh, wait, oh, shit, wait, hold on, no, stop, no, and just walked. Okay, girl, you got it, fuck it, you got it, girl. No, you got it. I don't have no more. That's it. As someone who has fought both men and women and men, it is a difference. Well, that's what the lady said. The lady said, I done fought a whole lot of women in my life. That shit right there was different. Somebody need to tell me something. Somebody need to tell me something. Sam, I wouldn't fight her either. I ain't get in the ring. I don't do all that fighting and carrying on. I'm too old for that now. Baby, if you want to fight, baby, find you somebody else to fight. I don't got that type of time. Listen, mama got hit a couple times and said, I can't do it no more. And when it sat down, forfeited the match mid. They were in the bell had not rang. Mama walked off and said, I ain't got nothing else. I can't do this. I ain't finna let her put me up. Honey. Girl, I don't know. Ma'am, go with God. I don't know. I don't know who is what. I don't know what is what. Go with God, okay? Cymera said Khalifa has lost to a woman before the Italian woman just said, oh, bitch, you just sorry then. Go step your game up. Girl, know how to take a punch. You decided to be a boxer, not me. Fuck. Girl, I'm not going over there. We gotta and there's no real way to transition this, but we do have some sad news here. So if you all remember, we reported over here on the horrible murder of Air Force Airman Roger Fortson in Fort Walton Beach, Florida, at the hands of a sheriff's deputy. Remember that? Well, unfortunately, his 16-year-old brother was killed this week, was shot dead this week in DeKalb County, near Atlanta's east side. Quote, the Fortson family is battling the loss of yet another young member of their family. This has been an incredibly challenging time for them with the loss of Roger. Losing the life of yet another young family member, a mere child, has been an absolute devastation, end of quote. And that's what Benjamin Crump said on behalf of the Fortson family. So he was found shot to death in the breezeway of an apartment complex yesterday. Two groups of people had been shooting at each other for unknown reasons. A 20-year-old man was identified as one of the shooters and arrested on an aggravated assault charge. And he was booked, but I can only imagine what that I can't imagine what that mother must be going through. Your son was killed at the age of 23. Now your other son at the age of 16. I don't even know if she can. I'm sure she's not even consolable. I know she's not even consolable. I cannot even imagine what her mental state must be right now. I can't even imagine. Can't even wrap my hands around it. And I'm sure every parent and mother, you don't even have to be a parent and or mother in the room to say just unimaginable grief has to be on that poor mother and father. I mean, certainly our thoughts and prayers and hearts certainly go out to that family, that the man upstairs will wrap his arms of comfort around them, because I can't even imagine. Like, I probably would be somewhere in a mental institution. Like, I will probably have to be sedated. Mhm. I mean, that the entirety of the family, like that there are no words to express the amount of grief that family is probably enduring right now. So we certainly pray that the man upstairs will wrap them up in his loving arms of comfort, because that's got to be hard. But definitely thoughts and prayers with that family. And there's no way to transition. However, here we are. I don't know how these stories ended up back to back. God help us. She pregnant and she's dumb. You filing for divorce while simultaneously telling us you pregnant again. I thought you had already filed for divorce. I thought the woman is not. I told y'all this woman is not there mentally. This is y'all's queen. I don't like this heifer. I don't like no parts of her. I can't stand her. I give her all to Xavier and all of his people that stand for this whore. I don't like her at all. So y'all be out here windmilling for Cardi, talking about Offset and how he's the worst person in the world. Meanwhile, she's still out here getting her back blown out by him. Oh, she said it's his baby. She said it's his baby. She said that is his baby. So she out here looking for people to windmill for her every other day. She kicking, fussing, and fighting about how horrible he is. And meanwhile, when the door closed and the lights go off, you over here making the letter V for him. Child, I can't. But what do we expect from a whore that we got from Love and Hip Hop New York? I mean, this is why you can't get involved and invested in these people when they be out here on social media kicking and screaming and hollering and all kinds of bullshit about they baby daddies and all of that stuff, and then they be right back with him. Girl, I got this type of time. She wants us to stay out of her marriage. Keep your marriage away from us. She be posting shit and then be wanting us to stay out of it. Girl, I ain't got this type of time. Ma'am, listen. I'm gonna have to tell you to go with God, because I feel myself about to go in on you, ma'am. So before I do that, let me just happily tell you, go with God. Before I have to give you a piece of my mind. Go with God. I just wanted y'all to have that update. So I need all my women in the chat that have male son that have sons. I need all my boy moms, meaning you are a mother who has a son. I need y'all to the front and center, because this is y'all conversation. So there's a conversation being had in social media about the nature of the relationship between Lala Anthony and her son Kyan. So people are saying, listen, that's your son, not your man. And it's calling into, is bringing forth again the conversations that are had sometimes where you see this interesting dynamic and relationship sometimes between mother and son, where The lines almost look blurred. Sometimes the mothers treat and act like or carry themselves as if the son is the man. Sometimes people just looking too hard at it. Now people are pointing to the fact that he got his mama tattooed on his arm. That don't mean nothing to me. A whole lot of men got their mama tattooed to their arm. So child, that don't mean a whole lot. But a lot of people have been on social media having a lot to say about, their interactions, how they look and all of this, and pictures and stuff like that they have. Listen, where do we draw the line? Y'all never seen that before? Y'all never seen a mother-son relationship where you like questioning, like, child, what the fuck is going on? We see it. Look at Blueface and his mama. We know she want to get her box beat in by him. We've seen it before, where it goes from being familial to erogenous. So all my mothers out there that got sons, is there a line there? Should there be a definitive line between mom and son, or do y'all, when does it get blurred? I don't know. Because I know I've noticed it where you be like, okay, you do understand that's your son and not your man. Now, I'm not gonna be one of them people that, I'm not one of those people that think this happens all of the time. Scrappy and Mama D, child. I can see that. I'm just saying. And you see how some of these people be carrying themselves. They be out here windmilling for they rag. Some of them. I'm not saying that's the case with Cayenne and Lala Anthony, but some of them have some of the raggediest sons in the world, and they be over here windmilling for him. Oedipus complex. We see it now. I don't see nothing too bad in these necessary pictures, but I just wanted to bring it up because the people were alleging stuff from the pictures and stuff, and because he had a tattoo of his mama. The tattoo of your mama that don't mean nothing, but the people was like, yeah, something don't look right. I don't really be following them close enough to know whether or not what they got going on, is looks or seem inappropriate. Brown Mama said there's definitely a line. She said, I got 3 sons and it's never been blurred. They understand because I am strict on boundaries. I know that's right. Mama Jones and Jim Jones. Yeah, well, then there's that. Yeah, I don't think Lala is that way. I don't know. Lala, they say she gets around. That's what the people say. Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with these pics, but the way the people was carrying on social media. Now, let's be clear. Social media is where intellectual thought goes to die sometimes. And some of these people make mountains out of molehills. But I just wanted to get, because I know I got a lot of y'all who have sons in this chat. I just wanted to get y'all thoughts on it. Donna Cotton say, my son definitely not my man. It's okay to love on your kids, but there is a line. I know that's right. People were upset about the game and his daughter pictures. Here's what I got to say. If you're a celebrity, keep your kids off. Just keep your kids off social media, if as much as you can. I know it's gonna be impossible to completely do it with not social media, but with paparazzi and people, things like that. But do the best you can to keep some separation. Look at Beyonce Skank. Beyonce Skank does a wonderful job. Her and Jay-Z do a great job of making sure, baby, you only see what you want of my kids. I'm trying to think have I ever even seen the twins. I don't think I ever even seen the twins. Do they really exist? Girl. Child. The pictures look fine. Yeah, the pictures look okay to me, but like I said, I'm not close enough to them. I don't monitor them enough to know what is what they really be doing. So I don't know. But we see this all the time, especially among celebrities. I think these people grew up with parents that didn't hug them. Well, she was married to his dad. We know that. Carmelo messed up. He is her only child. He is probably spoiled as hell. Baby, I don't know. Janet Jackson, Kerry Washington, and Hale Berry all do a great job protecting their children. They do. They do. It's possible to make sure you keep your kids out of the limelight. Some of these people be doing too much. I'm just saying. He's becoming an influencer, child. I mean, a couple more mango seasons, the people gonna be in his DMs. I don't know how old he is, but you know, hey, he's a nice looking young man. I'm sure he ain't gonna have no problem finding him a woman. You might let it go, let the umbilical cord go. Because he's about to be breaking some hearts and breaking some cervixes too. Well, I don't know if he's gonna break cervixes. I don't know what the young man got going on. Anyway, Rumi and Siri came out very few times, but the girl be out with Blue and Jay-Z. I don't know why the son isn't seen in public. Baby, listen. Their kids might as well be like a unicorn or the Loch Ness monster. Baby, I do not see them twins, honey. Baby, Beyonce and Jay-Z, make sure, baby, you ain't gonna see none of my kids. Don't worry about what we got going on. Wasn't it rumored that Beyonce and Jay-Z rented out a whole floor down to the hospital to make sure nobody else was on the floor with them to see their kids and stuff? Girl, that's what it was rumored happened. I don't know. I can see why Beyonce shields her twins. Look at how people put down her daughter. Well, then that's true. But you brought your daughter on stage with you down to the tour. So you knew once you go on stage, once you in the public eye, all bets are off. I'm just saying. Janet hid that daughter in the Jackson compound, didn't she? Okay. We got like one more story, so we should be good. I think this is our last story of the day. So our last story of the day, because Joe Budden is trash, Joe Budden believes Meg the Stallion conspired to frame Tory Lanez, saying that, quote, she's a pawn. He made wild and unsubstantiated claims on his podcast where he explained his skepticism of Megan's allegations that Tory Lanez fired multiple shots at her feet during a drunken dispute also involving her friend Kelsey Harris in July of 2020. Quote, all of them involved have reason to lie. So I'm not really going with who do I trust more. I'm just going with niggas' thoughts. What is more likely, Tory leaves the studio, goes to Kylie Jenner's house, is having a blast, thinking he's about to get the foursome popping off. Megan gets jealous. We know how they got in the car. What is more likely, that Tory was so angered in that car that he took Kelsey's gun and shot her? End of quote. I don't even need to read no more. I'm so. Because he goes on and on. He says, quote, listen, we know whose gun it was. So he took her gun and shot Megan. Why? Why was he so mad? Y'all think a man is just shooting a girl for no reason? Give me a reason. Because the only reason we got was I said that I have more number ones than him. I don't, end quote. The man is fucking garbage, okay? He is fucking garbage. Like he's garbage. This case is already going to court. It has been adjudicated. What the fuck are you out here pontificating about? The man is a convicted felon. It has been proven that he shot that woman. What the fuck are you over here bloviating and blathering about? I promise y'all, any and everything that has come out of that show, Love and Hip Hop New York, is garbage. Fucking trash. Him at the top of the goddamn heap with goddamn Cardi B. You, sir, are human fecal matter. Human fecal matter. Like, I don't even understand what this whole argument is about. You over here coming up with, cases or scenarios and all kinds of shit. The fuck are you talking about? Girl, I just can't. I can't. The man is fucking garbage. He's garbage. Fucking garbage. Y'all need to go get y'all's boy. That's y'all's boy, not mine. I give him all to y'all. I can't do it. I mean, he's going on and on and on, concocting ways and scenarios in his head. The fuck are you doing? This shit is over. His ass is in jail. He ain't getting out until it's time to ship his ass back to where the fuck he came from. What are you talking about? Girl, you putting money on his commissary or something? Megan is not bothered with you, sir. She's not bothered. She's out there getting it in and performing before the vice president. She's on tour getting her money and doing her big one. Get the fuck on with your life. Girl, I wish we could send Joe Budden ass somewhere. Send his little 2.75 inch dick having ass somewhere. That's his problem. That's why he always pontificating and always trying to, act some kind of way. He has small dick syndrome. That's his problem. Little dick ass motherfucker. He get on my nerves. My last good nerve. Anyway, Lord, just can't don't understand these people. That's all we got for today. God of mercy, God of love. Did y'all have fun today? Because I did. I hope y'all enjoyed today. I enjoyed giving y'all the best that I got today. Of course, y'all know, as I have been doing for the last few weeks, I will be out of town yet again this weekend. So I will see y'all back again. I'm supposed to get back Saturday night, but something may come up. I don't know. So I definitely will be back Sunday. So not Sunday, Monday. So we'll definitely go live on Monday. And programming note, don't forget, next Tuesday will be the first episode of our new political panel that will come on Tuesday nights at 8 p.m. And we will certainly look forward to that. As I always say, I love y'all. I love on y'all. Thank you all for being vocal, present, and active. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for any and all contributions that you make to the channel. They are much obliged and much appreciated. Thank y'all for being here and rocking with me today. I am going to send y'all over to Really B, who has already started. Y'all know it took her like 25 minutes to get started. So y'all stay right there. I'm going to send y'all over to her class. Do not go over there, Ravine, talking about I made y'all late to class. Ravine, do not go over there telling her that I made y'all late to her class. Girl, it always be Ravine. Girl, don't nobody else go over there tell her that either. Girl. Anyway, bye. I'll see y'all next time. Love y'all.